Money mistakes you don't want to make with a new construction. Thinking about building a new construction house but not sure how the money works and don't want to put yourself in a financial ruin? New construction is the most dangerous and volatile thing that I deal with as a realtor. Have you ever read a book when you see the movie, it's never as good as the book? That's what new construction's like. Reality can never achieve what your mind can conceive. So from the start, let me say, custom home building, don't do it. For those of you still here with me, let's dive into how the money works with financing and new construction. If we haven't met before, my name is Lucy Hood, and I'm a top producing realtor that has bought, sold, built, and managed a great number of properties. It's my mission to bring you wealth and understanding through real estate right here in the Smokies. Step 1, the biggest questions you need to ask with custom built homes are: how many square feet are you building, and what is your builder's estimated cost per square foot? If you Google this, it's way wrong. So before you watch the video, check out my previous video on how to choose and vet the right builder. You want to have the builder you're going to use selected before you look at lots and see about financing. Disclaimer, I am not a lender, but just for your rough calculations, you want to have about 20 to 30% down and put aside for the down payment of the lot and the construction together. Technically, the minimum credit score is 620, but that credit score, your terms aren't going to be very good. Truly, it's better if you have a credit score of 740 or better, for a custom home build anyway. How does financing custom built work? So about that 20 or 30% down payment, you can use the land you purchase as part of your down payment. Let's say you bought land with cash for $50,000 and you want to build a $300,000 house on that lot. 20% of $300,000 equals about a $60,000 down payment. So you can use the $50,000 lot as a down payment or collateral and only have to provide an additional $10,000 to get your financing. Now, if you finance the lot, it works a little bit differently, but essentially you can use the equity as a down payment. So once you've got your builder selected, lot purchased, and you're ready to start construction, there are two ways to go about financing. You can do a one-time close after it's completed, or you can refinance after it is completed. Both of these loans are going to cost big dollars in financing charges, and they come out to be roughly the same cost to you, the buyer. It's just about which works better for your situation. Option number 1, the one-time close, is best for locking in your rate. If you think that rates will continue to rise, which I definitely think they are going to until at least 2025, or if you're concerned about your monthly payment changing a whole lot, a one-time close is a good option for you. It locks in your rate from the get-go, and you just have one easy closing after the home is done. Option number 2 is refinance after completion. If rates are most likely going to get better by the time the house is completed, or your estimated loan disclosure you got from your bank or lender is really aggressive, refinancing after completion is probably going to be your best bet. Basically, you can work it so you can make interest-only payments during construction and refinance everything all together after it's all completed. So you'll have a closing on the loan, pay interest while building, and then have another closing once everything is all done. Now, these new construction loans will not do a few things. They will not allow you to build something unconventional, meaning a tiny home, a cabin kit, a shipping container home, or a fancy yurt, anything kind of strange like that. The only type of financing you'll be able to use in these situations is cash or a hard money loan, and I do not recommend doing a hard money loan for anything like this. They also require the builder to jump through a lot of hoops to get every draw. So if you have a less tech-savvy, more hands-on builder, or are planning to build yourself, you'll want to let your lender know in advance. I have an awesome list of lenders that will have an honest conversation with you about all the things in detail and tell you what's best for you without having to pull your credit or submit documents. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed with all of this, just text me with the words new construction lender and I'll send you my top-notch list of money magicians. Now that you've got your money worked out, let's make sure you keep it and get the house of your dreams. Check out next week's video, which is all about what to include in your contract so you don't get swindled or put out on the street. Click the like and subscribe button to stay up to date on all things real estate in the Smokies. Or if you'd like my honest and protective opinion of your profits, feel free to give me a call or text 865-264-0517.